Welcome back to Just Women Live. I'm Sophie Claret.
And I'm Lynn. Welcome back and welcome Nicola from Wellness Reset.
Reset Wellness.
Wellness, even better.
Thank you for having me. Good to be
here. I'd love to hear your story. Tell me a little bit about how you started. It's a great name.
Yes. So, as with a lot of us, when we reach middle age or midlife, I stopped for the first time. So I was in a corporate career for over 27 years, working in the energy industry. So it was pretty male dominated. I was traveling all over the world, which was amazing. But I was also the sole financial provider for my family. Along the way, I had 2 daughters, got divorced, kept going. And quite frankly, I never stopped. And then I took my daughter to see a life coach. And I was about 40 years old at that time because she was struggling. And I thought,
how old was your daughter at the time?
She probably was about 12.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's since been diagnosed with autism, so, that was the
that
beginning.
Helped,
yeah. But I thought perhaps I need to go myself because I had just come out of my marriage. And anyway, first session I was hooked and just thought, this is life-changing. She asked me questions that no one had ever asked me. Made me think about things I'd never thought about. And then from then on, I've been on the journey of self-discovery, but also my passion is to share it with as many people, especially women, as possible. And I really want to support people to reflect inwards earlier so that we're not getting to that point where we're almost burning out.
Too late.
Yeah. So reset, the R is reconnect, evaluate and simplify, RES. Can I have this?
Yeah.
It's very hot.
I like that. I like those 3 words. They mean a lot.
Yeah.
Reset, evaluate,
Reconnect. So when was the last time you reconnected with yourself?
I wouldn't know.
It's a long time. You wouldn't know.
So how are you, how are you actually feeling today? Those types of questions, very simple, but often we don't even ask ourselves, right?
Great thing at the wellness. That'd be a great thing to say.
Yes,
at the event.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
3 words. That's so good. So powerful.
Yeah, and so simple.
Right? I want to go and see you now.
I'll have a session afterwards.
So those are the 3 words, and then
yes. So then I've continued on that journey and really developing my expertise. I've done lots of different courses. I've added breathwork and sound healing, so that's sort of mind-body connection as well. And I run programs such as Reset Embodiment, so it's combining the coaching, so they're asking questions, encouraging people to go inwards, with breathwork and sound healing. So often when we've been through a trauma or a difficult experience, we hold it in our body.
Do you do this online or do you do this in person?
I like to do it in person because I spent so much of my life behind a computer. I like to see people's eyes.
Do it online, don't they? And I don't understand that. A lot of people do things on Zoom, and I think, especially with your work, you need to actually see how they sit, how they react to you.
Yeah.
Listen to the voice, listen to the tone, just their body movement.
Yeah, I mean, it's harder to read body language online, but what I would say is that it has allowed more people to access therapy and counselling. So I wouldn't completely say it's no good, but preferably I would like to meet people in person. Just because I don't want to be behind a computer anymore as well for myself. Yeah.
And with this, you do incredible, with another friend, I think, you do really good retreats. You just came back from a fabulous one just very recently.
Yeah, so that was called Purpose Path. So I'm co-founder of Purpose Path, which is a 4-day retreat held in the hills of Malaga, Spain. And the 3 of us that run it, one guy called Raul, Jess and myself, we all came from a very similar long corporate career. We didn't really evaluate, we didn't reconnect with ourselves until later in life. And we're all so passionate about supporting people to find their purpose. And that some people think that's a wishy-washy, 21st century word. Really. But actually, you can feel disconnected with yourself by being in the wrong job, by being in the wrong relationship.
Yeah.
Not putting the right boundaries in place. So it's really going back to basics, asking in those very simple questions, whilst out in the countryside of Malaga, walking as well. So we all know the benefits that walking in nature brings. Pretty much offline because there's no Wi-Fi, much Wi-Fi connection there. And the feedback we've had from attendees has been amazing.
When's the next one?
October, 4th to 7th of October. We're keeping it quite small. So this one is for women and men. for up to about 10 people. We don't want to have a group that's so big that we can't connect with each and every one. So we have one-to-one coaching before, during and after the retreats.
Oh, do you?
We walk and talk.
Before, during and after.
Yes. So
with each person.
Yeah. So if you came, for instance, we'd have what I call a discovery session, understanding. So I can understand more about you, what your goals are, what you'd like to get out of the retreat, so we can make sure we're tailoring it to each person as well. Yeah.
You've got to know if people got some problems as well, how you can support those and hold them.
Yeah.
I love the word there, reset.
Yeah.
Because everyone needs to reset in their life.
Yeah.
It's a really good word. It means so many things. Resetting after a marriage, resetting after a bad, because girlfriends can break up with girlfriends. It's really traumatizing.
And they don't really know how to reset.
And they don't understand.
And they hold so much
betrayal.
in. I mean, even from personal experiences, I know when people have hurt me in the past, you sort of do talk about it for a little while, but I think you still hold a certain part of it in. If someone brings up that person's name to you, you can feel it again.
You feel it physically. Yeah. That's why I like the connection between the mind and the body, because if I said to you, okay, when you think about that person, where do you feel it? Take a couple of minutes, you will feel it, and you can describe it probably. And so having that connection is really important. And I didn't, I went through breakups and all sorts and never stopped, just went into the next thing and the next thing.
So do you think it's about forgiveness, or do you think it's about, I mean, like with reset, is it about forgiveness in the reset, or is it about just letting go? How does it, or is it, obviously different people and different situations, but...
I think it's a combination. I think it will be different for everyone. Forgiveness often comes with forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
So for me, I look back and think, oh God, why did I tolerate that situation for so long? Why didn't I put boundaries in place?
Guilt as well for not making it work or whatever.
Yeah. So I think first, forgiving yourself is number one. I think you can forgive people depending on what they've done, but maybe never forget. I think forgiveness is a big challenge for people. I think learning to, for me, it's understanding what I learned from that experience. So like you were just saying with the previous podcaster, we can learn from everything. I grew from everything, even those stupid decisions that I made.
So true. You almost, and that whole everything happens for a reason. That kind of comes to play a bit in your head. It's like, well, I have to think of what positive came out of it.
Exactly.
Don't just focus on what how it negatively makes me feel.
Yeah.
We all get quite traumatised and quite emotional. Emotional can override everything, can't it? It flurries everything with all the emotional.
Yeah.
Pain and things like that. And you're not very clear when you're over emotional.
No.
You need to reset to really get back into the heart of how it happened, why it happened, and how you can go through it.
Yeah, you've got it. And my logo is like a reset button. You see on a computer.
Oh yeah.
So it's quite a good analogy. Like, what if you call IT because your computer's not working, what do they say? Turn it off and on again.
Yeah, and reset.
So it's like just slow down, recalibrate. You then rush into the next thing.
What's your website and how do we get hold of you?
Resetw.com.
Resetw.com
is the website. Reset Your Wellness on Instagram. Quite popular on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not popular. I'm trying to be popular.
Yeah.
More popular.
Come back here, not more. But Nicola's going to be on the 24th of September. You're going to be the speaker, so everyone's going to be reset. Fantastic.
Yeah,
looking forward to that.
Yeah, I hope to bring some of these. Well, I'll bring some practical exercises that people can do. I think it'd be useful and give them a little card to take away to think about.
That's fantastic. They can get back and get hold of you. QR codes seem to be a popular thing these days.
Oh yes.
You just QR and it just gets through to you straight away, and you can literally book a call or straight away. I think we're lazy and that's fine. The QR codes gets to the source quicker.
Yeah.
So in these retreats, because I'm a retreat virgin, do you get people to speak together in groups, or is it one-to-ones with you, or and do people make friends through this? How does it kind of? Because I just wonder whether people might think of, oh, I need a retreat because I want to relax, but what else comes out of a retreat? What do they expect?
Well, the word retreat. So I'm also organising another event in Portugal in September 2027, and we've called it Protect Your Energy, and we're trying to move away from the word retreats because I think the word retreat suggests we're just going to lay down and just have some
buff your own
self-care, whereas we really want people to get the most out of the events and use our skills and expertise. So the one in Portugal, for instance, I'm pairing with a health coach. So protect your energy. What does that mean? Everything from nutrition through to sleep, through to purpose. And we're structuring the days where we have breakfast together. So we talk about what we're eating. What can you eat in order to energize yourself for the day? What habits can maybe you drop? Then we might have some one-to-one coaching. We'll give people some free time. We're not going to be on the go all day. There's a pool there, a sauna. There's a lovely countryside so that they have a break. But often people do make close connections because they start to open up. Usually day one, they're just getting to know each other. But from my
Is it
experience,
usually people come on their own? They don't bring a friend?
the last retreat, everyone... Oh, no, there were 2 sisters, actually. I think it's quite good if you have a trusted friend to bring.
Yeah.
It can have its benefits. But
You get more
if
out of
you've
it
got...
You
yourself.
might get all more out of it by being
if
yourself.
you've got something that you wouldn't share with your friend potentially, then that could hinder your progress.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but it you know, you need to be quite brave, I think, to take that leap to go to your first event. But I 100% believe, you know, after the first day, everyone feels settled. They'll find someone that they connect with.
Next September to go to Portugal. Put it earlier.
Yeah.
What date is it for Portugal?
27th of September to the 4th of October. Oh no, 2nd of October. But we've given a big lead time because we found people either financially want to prepare or they've got kids that they need to take on holiday as well.
Yeah.
And so, but it's really, I think I'm really passionate about this one. This is women only, to encourage women to take their time for themselves because we don't. And
yeah, and you almost have to find an excuse for it. And there's your excuse. I've got to go on a retreat.
yeah,
You need to reset.
yes. And they'll come away with all the tools that they need to carry on themselves.
Cool.
So we're not saying, oh, you need to come back to us and
Yeah,
take you
do
on
it
this
again.
journey. You're going to have a workbook and lots of information to support yourself going forward.
Thank you so much for
Brilliant.
coming along. And do
great.
tag us and
I
do
will.
share the podcast and Terry will send you some pictures.
Brilliant.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.